Well, good evening, people. Thank you for joining tonight. And tonight we're going to do a little bit of Elder Scrolls, and then we are going to jump into Baldur's Gate 3 and work on my paladin there a little bit more. And let's go ahead and get going on this. So, tonight on Soel, my Necromancer tank build, I think we should see if we can go ahead and get Ember out of High Isle. So we're gonna head out
Do
there.
you know how long I've been looking for
and
you?
do her quest. So I think this is yep. There we go. So welcome all, and off to the races we go.
Get back here, you stupid thing!
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like someone who's good at cleaning up messes. I've got a big one for you, if you're up for it. I'd pay you for your time, but I need someone quick on their feet. This mess is turning into a crisis. I was experimenting with a spell while my mentor, Magister Iran, was away, but the magic went awry. If it doesn't get dealt with, it's going to spread beyond this area and harm a bunch of innocent people. I can't fix it on my own, so I need help.
How can I help?
I need to develop a counterspell, but first the protective wards around the area need to be restored by someone other than myself, so I don't taint the magic. That's where you come in. Like I said, if you help, I can pay.
I'll help you reset the wards.
Hold still. You'll need this unless you want to spend the next few hours as the sheep. Not as glamorous as it sounds. And here, take these crystals. You'll need them to restore the wards. The first one is in the meadow just up the hill to the north. Mostly they serve to keep errant magic inside Tordriak's boundaries. You know, the standard 3 points of protection thing. Unfortunately, my spell kicked those wards in the teeth. They're not protecting anything now.
Why can't you restore the wards yourself?
The spell I created has my magical mark on it, if that makes sense. There are certain types of magic that can be affected by their creator, intentionally or not. Messing with forces already attuned to you can have unpredictable results.
So if you tried restoring the wards, it might make things worse.
Exactly. Magic is powerful and great and all that, but it can be pretty sensitive. Fussy, Magister Irin likes to say. And since my spell is already wreaking havoc across Tordreak, I'd rather not take any unnecessary risks while fixing it.
Who are you?
The name's Ember. Well, technically it's a nickname, but it's all I use. I'm Magister Irin's apprentice. I think he regrets taking me on sometimes, but he's got a big heart. He saw that I had no formal training and told me to come here to learn.
Where is here exactly?
This is Tordreak. There's a big wizard's tower. You can't miss it. I've been living there with Magister Irin, plus a few people who keep up the grounds and the tower itself. All of whom have been affected by my spell, I'd guess.
It's all that armor that she's got on that she can't get
All
over
right,
the fence.
the next time you're helping me with something. Work with me here.
Here we are. I'm going to cast a little purifying. That's one ward restored. Let's go fix the next one. It's in the glade just west of here. I really should have paid more attention to Magister Iran when he was explaining how these protective wards work. I should have paid more attention to him in general, actually. The next one is in the glade. It's just across the way to the west. Unfortunately, no. The wards are just to keep the unstable magic inside the bounds of Tordrea. That way, I can work on a counterspell without worrying about the original spell spreading. Magister Iran made sure I knew what they were and what purpose they served as soon as he took me on as an apprentice. He wanted me to be familiar with as much as Tordreac as possible, or at least the parts that keep it safe.
Flower.
Nice hole.
Here we are. I'll make sure. Oh, you're a natural. Maybe you should have been Magister Iran's apprentice. The last ward is south of here, inside a cave.
Signal one ready.
This is the last one. Let's get this over with quick. Place... That's all the wards. Let's talk outside. I need to figure out what to do next. Stupid moats! I know my rogue spell is to blame for most of the weirdness happening around Tordreok, but it almost seems like these damned moats are becoming dangerous. They're doing more than just mischievous magic. Fish biscuits. I need to figure this out. I'm not sure. The moats aren't new. They're always hanging around Tordreok. I think they're drawn to places like this. But there was nothing in my spell that should have made them act malevolent. And there are a lot more around than usual. Yes, I can make traps to contain them, but I'm still worried about their behavior. While I work on the traps, could you head into the tower and look to Magister Iran's things? He might have a book with more information about the modes.
I'll go search through Magister Aaron's things in the tower.
See if you can find anything in the tower about the modes. I'll meet you there and start on the traps.
This is ridiculous. I knew Magister Erin should never have taken in a mangy cat like you.
Relax, Mudressa. I'm working on it.
better work fast, because that is the Erin. What the? Oh!
All right. That was a little funny.
All right, let's go help Ember out.
You in here? Did you find anything useful about the I finished the traps. Once we set them up, they should take care of the moats. Then I can sort out the livestock and hold Dressa, and at some point create a counterspell to fix everything for good. Did you learn anything useful?
I found a book that mentions a wind spirit associated with the moats in this area.
Oh, I read that one, with the wind sorrow lady, right? Oh, what if my spell disturbed her and that's why the moats are acting up? That's troubling, and also a problem for future Ember. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Or two things, actually.
Which are?
The traps are finished, but the livestock and Hildressa are still a problem. I want to figure out a way to return them all to their natural forms before the illusion does any damage. Could you set the traps while I do that?
Where should I set them?
Here, I'll mark by the work tables outside. While you do that, I'll figure out how to fix the livestock and Hildressa. Then I can work on my counterspell. Meet me by the livestock pens when you're done.
I'll go set the traps.
Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're finished.
Well, apparently, Mary can kind of really take care of herself.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
All right, let's get you two back to your regular chicken selves. Ha! I knew it would work. Run along, ladies. You're back! The traps worked, didn't they? See? I told you I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Speaking of which, I think I figured out a way to return the livestock to their original forms. I made something. I know it looks like a spoon, but, well, technically it is a spoon, but I enchanted it. And I call it the Spoon of Undo. I just tested it on those chickens. It removes the illusions perfectly. Normally I wouldn't bother, but illusions can be disorienting and cause terrible headaches. I don't want any of the animals suffering while I come up with my counterspell. Oh, and Huldressa. I suppose I don't really want her suffering either.
What can I do to help?
Here, take the Spoon of Undo. If you could run around and fix the livestock and Huldressa, that will give me a chance to finally whip up this counterspell. By the time you're finished, I'm sure I'll have something figured out.
I'll take your enchanted spoon and help the livestock. You go work on your counterspell.
Just look around for people making animal noises. I'm sure they won't be hard to find. And tell them I'm sorry when you change them back, would you? As for Huldressa, I'm all in favor of leaving her as a guar. Just kidding. Kind of.
How does the spoon of undo work?
It sounds cute when you say it. It's a pretty simple reversing enchantment. It should counteract the magic from the motes and dispel the illusion. Basic stuff. Not even I can mess up.
Can I ask what you were trying to do with your experimental spell in the first place?
I wasn't trying to turn animals into people, I swear. I had a theory about animating the inanimate. One of Magister Irin's texts gave me the idea. That's probably why he locks so many of his books away, now that I think about it.
What will Magister Aaron do if he returns before we fix everything?
Well, I'm hoping to avoid that scenario. But if it does happen, I'm not sure. He's an odd one. I'm too old for him to punish, and he's not really the type to dole out discipline anyway. I think he'd be disappointed, which is so much worse.
Do you think the animals will let me use the spoon of undo on them?
Well, they're still animals. They might run around a bit, but I doubt they'll make it too difficult for you. They're not exactly geniuses. Personally, if I was a sheep and got turned into a human, I think I'd go off on an adventure. I'll be in the tower working on the counterspell. Come find me when you're done.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's kind of the annoying part of the quest. Have lamb for dinner. This guy.
They're coming for us. All prepared.
Oh, if you'd stop running away, I would.
Was I just a guar? This is all Emma's fault. Oh, I feel strange. It was quite unpleasant. Thank you for saving me. I know I'm nothing to gawk at, but I prefer to look like this instead of a guar. All right. She made me look like a guar. What do you think? I told Magister Aaron that Ember was trouble the moment she showed up. Trouble, I said. But did he listen?
Ember and I are working to sort everything out here.
There wouldn't be anything to work out if that careless Khajiit would listen more and mind her elders. She's brash and often quite rude. Why am I standing here talking to you? I'm going back to my kitchen, and I may just have a glass of brandy.
Fish biscuits. That wasn't right.
I assume Huldressa is back to her charming self? I've run into a problem. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that I've nearly finished my counterspell, but I need to find a tome called The Mirrored Way to complete it. I know Magister Aaron has it, but it's not with the rest of his books. That's the bad news.
Why is that the bad news?
Because if the Mirrored Way isn't with the rest of his things, it's probably locked away in his arcane library. The library he specifically forbids me from entering. The tome I need has to be in there. Without it, I can't make the counterspell.
What should we do?
Magister Aaron has warned me not to enter his library 1,000 times. But these are special circumstances. There will probably be some magical traps inside meant to keep me out. So I'll need your help getting the book while I deal with them.
I'll help you get the book.
Once we find the Mirrored Way in Magister Aaron's library, I can finish my counterspell. I just hope the old man wasn't serious about putting something dangerous inside to keep me out. He was definitely kidding. Had to be. Come on, let's go.
What kind of magical traps do you think we'll run into?
Not sure. I picked the lock on the place as soon as I figured out he didn't want me getting in there. He's since put up protections and told me to stay out unless I have his permission. I'm sure he's got some kind of ward or barrier set up.
You were able to enter his arcane library just by picking the lock?
It wasn't hard. Mages like Magister Aaron tend to think in very magical ways. They'll put magic reinforcements over every inch of a place, but forget a few pins and a good ear can foil them. And to be fair to him, I'm a very good lockpick.
How did you get so good at lockpicking?
Necessity. I wasn't exactly raised in the lap of luxury, not even in the lap of genteel poverty for that matter. You get good at things like that if you don't want to be hungry, or caught by guards or angry merchants. Follow me. The library's downstairs. Give me just a moment to pick the lock. All right, let's get in and out as quick as we can. I don't sense anything. Maybe the old man was bluffing. Fish biscuits!
I warned you, Ember.
This spell is specifically targeting me. I'll figure out a way down. You just focus on getting the book. it! You got it! Now, let's get out of here before I set off something else. Magister Irin really didn't want me getting in there, huh? I have to admire the dedication. I didn't know the old man had it in him. He had something to target me specifically. What a sneaky old goat. Good thing I had you with me. You managed to get the book, right? Let me see it.
Here, take it.
Let me take a look. No, not that. That would be bad. What about this? Oh, here it is. It's Amahan ist Exis, not Gahan Amexis ist. Good thing I checked. See? That's personal growth right there.
What does that even mean?
2 different arcane glyphs. They do entirely different things when written and pronounced aloud. The second one is what I need for my counterspell. Now, all that's left is to get to the old ritual circle and cast this. I'll need your help again.
Ready when you are.
The counterspell should set everything right in Tordrayak. Things will be just as Magister Irin left them, and I won't have to face his furrowed brow. I'll need your help at the ritual site. Casting a spell this big is a 2-person job.
Why can't you cast your counterspell here?
The old ritual circle is a place of power, and I'm going to need all the help I can get. I plan to draw on the magic there to help strengthen my counterspell. Magister Irin told me about it. This probably isn't how he wanted to implement the lesson.
Do you think that Wind Sorrow Spirit is actually here?
Maybe? Old tales and myths always start from some truth at some point in time. The moats around here seem to be affected by more than my spell, is all I'm saying. I always expect the worst. I find it helpful.
So what do you think we might find at the ritual site?
If luck is with us, maybe just some irritated wildlife we can deal with as we've done before. Or some of the bolder moats. But if there is some truth to the ancient tales, then maybe we find some sort of really cranky wind spirit. The ritual circle is just up the hill. I'll meet you there.
Off with you, Swit!
I'm here. First, we need to set the ritual flames. There's 3 around the site.
Disturb not my rest.
Shelter.
Well, there's one. Well, hi, Duke. You joining us tonight? Old kitty cat? Old kitty cat? Yeah. Oh, you want some attention? All right, well, let's go get Ember the cat. Then I'll give you some attention.
Disturb not my rest, foul creature.
It's done! The spell is set. Oh, we should be able to see material.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Any second now. It worked! We did it! Come on, let's get back to the tower.
And I have no idea where Ember is. Guess she's back at the tower. Well, hi. Oh, you're getting thinner and thinner, Duke. What?
Refused to work under these conditions. I was turned into a guar. A guar!
Of course, Huldressa. I promise to address the situation.
See that you do.
Huldressa sold me out, didn't she?
Let me speak to your associate first, Ember. So, you were witness to the events here, and as I understand it, you had a hand in bringing them to an end. For that, I thank you. But if you'll indulge me, I do have a few lingering questions. What in the world happened?
Ember had a spell go awry.
I don't know what I expected, leaving her to her own devices here, even temporarily. Ember and Trouble are old. I can still feel the repercussions of this spell gone awry, as you say. Do I have you to thank for rectifying it?
Ember already had an idea of how to fix it before I got here. I just helped.
I see. As trying as she can be, she truly is a talented mage. She can be impatient, but given her natural inclination to magic, it's understandable. I always knew I was perhaps not the best teacher for her.
What do you mean?
I took her in because I knew I couldn't leave someone as skilled and impulsive as her to her own devices. But I have neither the time nor aptitude to teach her properly. It's my own failing. Speak to her, would you? I must collect my thoughts.
I'll talk to Ember.
Don't worry. Ember isn't in any trouble. While I am not pleased about my traumatized cook, I must concede that everything is back in order and the consequences of Ember's magic weren't dire. Still, I must consider what to do now.
Is Ember a difficult student?
I don't mean to give the impression that Ember is incapable of learning. That's not the case. She's a bright mage, one of the brightest I've ever seen. Everything I've taught her, she's taken to like flame to parchment. But therein lies the problem.
How so?
Well, just like a flame, Ember wants to devour everything around her. Her appetite for knowledge is ceaseless. That's good quality in a mage, but not necessarily one I'm equipped to deal with. By my own admission, I'm methodical, cautious, by the books.
And Ember isn't.
Exactly right. Ember needs someone who can keep up with her. Someone who thrusts themselves headlong into adventure so that she may temper herself and her magic beside them. Perhaps when I was younger, I could have been that for her, but not now.
Hey, you! Let's talk while Magister Irin collects his thoughts. I thought Magister Irin would be as mad as a wet dragon, but he looks amused. It's probably because he's wanted to turn Huldressa into a guar at some point. He just won't admit it. And the fact that we fixed it all before he got here helped.
Do you think he will push you harder at your magic studies now?
Well, I've been thinking. I'm grateful to Magister Irin, but sitting and reading about magic has little appeal to me. This whole thing just proved to me that I'm too restless here. I want to do magic, not just study it. Go on adventures, see things.
Are you saying you want to leave Hordraak?
I think it's time. I've been given good training here, but I still have a lot to learn. For me, the best teachers are curiosity and experience. I learn best by doing, so I need to get out in the world and continue my training.
So what's next for Ember the Sorcerer?
Ember the Sorcerer. I like the sound of that. But that can come later. First, take this. It's not much, but you deserve it. I think we made a good team today. If you ever need a sorcerer who has your back, let me know. We'd have some fun. Magister Irin, I'm
Set
grateful
likes a
for
quick
your
study.
teachings and your patience. But I think it's time for me to move on.
The world is an excellent teacher for one of your talents, Ember. Do frighten me occasionally.
I should go pack my things. And say goodbye to Huldressa. Not a chance.
Okay, so now we have Ember as a companion.
What kind of trouble we getting into? Hey, you. Everything all right? What's going on?
All right.
And we're off!
Okay, so we're going to go back to Oridon here, and we're going to take a little bit of a stretch break and get dinner going into the air fryer. Yes, Duke, you're a cute kitty cat, even though you're old.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
All right, so be right back. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna have to go check on my food here in about 15 minutes. Swell is level 14 right now, and like to get into Baldur's Gate in about 15 minutes or so. But I'm gonna log into my other account and finish up some stuff there today. That's Duke howling. Come here, Duke. Come on. Come on, old man. Yeah. So let's see what we've got to do. Yeah. Yeah. Old cat. Yes. You're almost 19 years old. Still get around pretty well. Okay, so the endeavors are done on this account, and my champion points have all been taken care of today too. So let's go ahead and point up on the champion points someplace. That looks like a good spot. Oh, she's actually short some there. Wow. Gonna redistribute. Oh, I did not want to do that. So I need to put 10 back into that one. This is the one I wanted to take some points out of. There we go. Oh, let's see what we got for mail today. So my cats are becoming a little rambunctious at the moment. So I made about 34,000 in sales today in gold. Hi, Avalanche. All right, so Okay. I am going to be right back. Going to get Boulder's Gate all set up here real quick. And then get logged in. All right. We are back. Had dinner, set to go. Well, hi, Duke. These guys are carpet sharks. They're looking for any leftover scraps of food. As you can tell, yes, my cats are a big part of my life. Crazy cat guy.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time! Nine hells! Open the gates! Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line! Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Well, he got a crit. Going into overhead mode.
Have to keep going. Need to act fast.
Well,
Let's end this.
oh, there she is.
Make way for the Blade of Frontiers! There is striking distance. Take this! Let's have some fun.
Yeah, my guys always miss.
Don't linger.
Onward.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's turn someone inside out. Delicious. Torment!
Got to press on.
Take two.
Witness the might of the Lord. to King 5. There's blood in the air. Be quick. Torment!
No time for mercy.
Oh yeah, she kind of laid the hurt down on him.
Ad meorum gloria.
Certainly.
Gonna get rid of him. He's worthless. He can't hit a broadside of the barn. As you can see, it does take pretty much a whole entire team to take these guys out.
Got to move.
Also remember, this group I'm with is level 2. That, oh, he's got 1 point left.
Dice roll in my favor. Good move.
Yeah, he's worthless.
This is good. They won't know what bit them.
heading there.
Death won't take me yet.
Wow. I definitely like that one, Searing Smite. Hi, Avalanche.
Last board is set.
All right, buddy.
Spill some blood. With finesse. Coward. That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
All right, so we're going to go ahead and
No one back home will ever believe this.
level these guys up. Come on.
I'm ready.
like the cure wounds.
What now? Your desire.
All right, let's go ahead and
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Loot.
times. Anything of use? If not over, then through.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
All right. Well, like I said, my main character took a hit and went down in that fight just because she was level 2 and pretty much crappy gear.
You let them... There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
I don't know if I'm going to win this roll or not. Nope. Yeah, it just gets worse and worse. Oh, there we go.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Time. There's no point surviving these worms if we end up in a goblin stew. Let's just go. Something tells me I'll be whispering, "I told you so," to your corpse.
Perhaps we should have stayed in Elturel. Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
See, this guy, Asterion, just seems very whiny to me. We don't even know where we are. And might as well explore the area a little bit.
Cannon? Don't do this to me, Cannon! Please! He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
It's too late. He's gone.
No! Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
Something's on my mind.
Not now. Please. Why does this keep happening? He was joking about octa soup just a moment ago.
Come on, Rika.
Now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be good.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Cranky. Alright, so in this game, there's very few vendors around so far. So this guy... Red means you're going to steal something. It doesn't belong to you. But we're going to talk to this guy here real quick. Merchant.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. we druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
So what we're going to want to do is sell that off, sell everything off that you don't need. You do need to keep the shovel, though. For some strange reason, you do need to keep the shovel. You have to have a shovel in the game. It's kind of weird, but... definitely equip those gloves. This is Single use.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures. This is no fortress.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take them back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
All right. I think we're good.
Need something?
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Can I have a smaller sword?
This grove is kept by Sylvanus's faithful.
Save.
I'm proud of you, kids.
Have to keep going.
So I picked this guy up earlier. He's kind of like your camp steward.
We meet again. As predicted, I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Yeah, this is going to be really hard.
There is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. A matter of coin. Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Hello.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Right now.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
down. Please.
I won't leave them behind. You're going to get us killed.
Hello again.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Alright, so quick save this. Okay, well, as you can see, Baldur's Gate is going to take some time to get through just because it's so long. I'm going to start wrapping up the stream here, so well, all those that decided to join, thank you very much. So, appreciate it.